My church wants to be a Wi-Fi hotspot as a means of community outreach related to the homework app. What is this?
This is a new trend it's new to me as well, but in Church Tech and some other publications, this has been a growing topic of how do you address kind of this homework app or the church becoming a community hotspot, if you will. So the concept here is that the church would open its doors during the week when it's not necessarily heavily utilized. You'd have volunteers that are there to help students work on homework. There's still about 5 million, I believe, households with school-aged children that do not have high-speed internet at home. And this creates issues now that schools are becoming more and more computerized in their assignments and the way that kids are supposed to turn in their homework and complete those assignments. So where do these kids go to complete those after school? So some churches have started opening up their doors for this function. Really what you need is a set of volunteers who are willing to serve as mentors and to monitor that situation. You need internet access, and you need a wireless infrastructure and some computer access to make that happen. Obviously, we want to continue to make sure that is secured Wi-Fi, so we want to make sure that the Wi-Fi is still protected by our content filters, make sure that Wi-Fi is governed by traffic shaping, and during those sessions, you want to make sure that that network, that Wi-Fi that is available for this function is separate from your church operational network. So we don't want that to bleed over, and don't want those students to have access to church functions for the staff, that kind of thing. So staff network's got all the finance, accounting, membership, all that. Has to be a separate network from what you're going to use for this function of the church hotspot. Some locations, if it's in a densely populated area, we've seen where there's been deployment of outdoor wireless. So we can now put wireless radios up that will broadcast out from the church parking lot, from the church property into adjoining neighborhoods, and have that available for people to log into. It's a form of outreach, and it also allows the church to use that through landing pages and things like that to advertise programming and things like that for that community that's available to the families. So that's what that church as a hotspot movement is, and we'll continue to see how that develops in the coming days.